Next game up here is the Raiders at the Colts, folks. And a loss here by the Colts. Yikes, not where you want to be at all. And once again, folks, look at this. Carson Wentz, 27 throws. Jonathan Taylor, 20 rushes. Do you see what we're talking about? Stop throwing the ball with Carson Wentz. He can't get it done. He doesn't get it done in the clutch. They have to settle for a field goal on this drive to just tie up the game. Here we go. The final couple of plays, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line, 1-yard run, and then it's 2nd and 9 at the 25, pass incomplete, and then it's 3rd and 9, and you just dink and dunk 3 yards, sets up 4th and 6 at the 22-yard line, settling for the field goal with all that time for the Raiders to go down and score the game-winning field goal. And this Colts team at home, folks, is not good. So it's kind of good. This is the best case scenario for the Colts of not being able to win the division and being in the wild card, because they'll probably get zero home games because they are the 6th seed. So the only way they can get a home playoff game is if they face the 7th seed Chargers in the AFC Championship game. So this Colts team at home just does not win. These games are close. It's all season long. First 2 games at home, they lose to the Seahawks, lose to the Rams. Next home game is against the Texans. All right, they win that game, but it was against the Texans. Can we even count that? I don't know. Next home game is a loss against the Titans in overtime, and then they beat the Jets at home, but they give up 30 points, and that was the 3rd most points given up by this Colts team, and it came at home. All right, you got the win, but you gave up 30. And then you beat the Jags at home, but it was one possession. You won 23-17. And then you lose to the Bucks at home. You beat the Patriots at home. I'll give them that. That was their best home game. They won by 2 scores. They beat the Patriots. That was great. And then their last home game was against the Raiders, losing. So this Colts team, they don't take advantage of home field advantage. Carson Wentz is not the guy to get it done himself in the biggest spots. This Colts team is truly, strictly a running and defensive team, but the defense let them down. They let the Raiders drive an 11-play, 60 yards in 2 minutes to have the go-ahead walk-off game-winning field goal. So when the Colts needed their defense to step it up and win it for them, they couldn't get it done. When Carson Wentz needed to step it up to truly put it at a 7-point game so the Raiders couldn't just get into field goal position and win the game, he couldn't get it done. So Colts, I'm gonna move them out of Super Bowl contender category. A real bad loss. You needed that to kind of wrap up your playoff spot there in the AFC, and now potentially, I think they could potentially, maybe not then. If they lose against the Jags, they kind of stay in because the Chargers do face the Raiders, and both of those are kind of fighting for that final playoff spot. So kind of lucky. The Colts are kind of a little, not really. They still need to win. They still need to win to secure their playoff spot. They can still get knocked out if they lose and the Steelers win or the Ravens win, and one of those teams will win because they're facing each other. So not even guaranteed that this Colts team makes the playoffs because of this big old bad loss last night. So because of this, I'll put them in playoff contenders. I definitely think this is a playoff contender team. But man, oh man, Carson Wentz, can you be clutch for once in your career? We are begging for it, and we haven't seen it all year long. So Raiders, well done with the win. Raiders clutch as heck the last 2 weeks of the season. We haven't seen that with John Gruden or Derek Carr over the last 3 years. So is this the turnaround? Potentially. They got a big game next week that they need to win for a chance to get in. They face the Chargers. Winner gets in. Who wins it? It's going to be a good one. So, back to this game. Here we go. Raiders getting the win. Derek Carr clutch as heck. Final drive. Let's talk it through. Here we go. Starting at their own 25-yard line. 9-yard pass. 4-yard pass. 14-yard pass. Passing complete. Setting up a 3rd and 10 at the Colts 48-yard line. Game time here. Colts defense step it up. But Derek Carr throws it to Hunter Renfrow for 24 yards. Clutch as heck. 3rd and 10. Then a 2-yard run. 5-yard run. 2-yard run. Just to get them in that prime position for the field goal, and then they walk off with that game-winning field goal. So Raiders clutch. I absolutely love seeing that. Alrighty, Derek Carr goes 24 of 31, 77% completion percentage. Woof, in a must-win game. Woof, that's how you're supposed to do it. Damn. 255 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So once again, the turnovers are still here by the Raiders. Bad. We don't want to see that. First interception, Colts don't do anything with it. Not Super Bowl contender teams. Damn. First interception, no score off of it for the Colts. Second interception by Derek Carr, no points given up. So, man, oh man, trash there by the Colts. Jeez, can you cash in on some turnovers? Once again, it's what's his name? Carson Wentz, so trash. Let's double check this. Here we go. We're going to walk through the 2 drives after the touchdowns. Was it on the running game or the passing game? Here we go. Who deserves the blame for not getting it done after the interception? Here we go. 4-yard run, 6-yard run, then pass incomplete. 3 passing completions having to punt. That's on Carson Wentz. No, not the running game, which we want to go 1,000 times every single game. Second interception drive. Here we go. This is what the Colts did with it. 4-yard run, 9-yard run, picking up the first down in 2 running plays. Then we get a 5-yard pass, negative 1-yard run, setting up 3rd and 8, and Carson Wentz takes an 8-yard sack, and they have to punt. Ugh. So not good at all. Truly playoff contender, this Colts team. Alrighty, rushing game. Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. 16 rushes for 63 yards and a touchdown. They used Marcus Mariota, and I loved it. Short yardage situation, trying to pick up the first down. QB sneaks. Marcus Mariota is your guy, and he got it done. 3 rushes for 16 yards as well. Fantastic. And then who was Derek Carr slinging the ball to? We had Zay Jones, leading receiver, 8 catches for 120 yards. Hunter Renfrow, 7 catches for 76 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Richard, 1 catch, 19 yards. And Josh Jacobs, 4 catches for 17 yards. And then for the Colts, here we go. Carson Wentz goes 16 of 27. For 59% completion percentage, trash. 148 yards, that stinking dunk on 16 completions, trash. 1 touchdown, no pick, that's not great. I won't call it trash, but it's not good, it's not great. So once again, Carson Wentz having a chance to really wrap up a playoff spot, can't get it done. Now has to play next week, and we know Carson Wentz is injury prone, and we saw him get injured in his first playoff appearance. So, having to play the extra game just to get into the playoffs. Carson Wentz still haven't had that major injury, little tweak in the preseason, but no major injury this season so far. We're still waiting for it. Let me knock on wood, because I really don't want to put that out there for Carson Wentz. That's a little disrespectful on my part. I apologize, but we knocked on wood to make up for it. But still, it's something that is in the back of our minds, folks. Nothing great here by the Colts. Rushing attack. Jonathan Taylor was getting it done, and then they just stopped. 20 rushes, 108 yards, a touchdown, 5.5 yards a carry. What more do you want? Barely running Nyheim Hines, 2 rushes for 4 yards. Where is his production? Once again, this running back by committee was so good and deep. Marlon Mack, Nyheim Hines, Jonathan Taylor. But now they just want to rock with Jonathan Taylor, and I get it. He's fantastic, but you still have other great runners, and the goal is to get the ball out of Carson Wentz's hands. You've got fresh legs with Nyheim Hines. He can get it done. Please get it done. They're not getting it done. Frank Reich, we're disappointed. We told you this Colts team would only go as far as Frank Reich is disciplined of not letting Carson Wentz sling the ball like he did last night, and they lose. Unfortunate. Alrighty, last here before we move off to the next game. Who was Carson Wentz slinging the ball to? We had Michael Pittman Jr., leading receiver, 6 catches, 47 yards. T.Y. Hilton, 1 catch for 45 yards. He went for a touchdown, great, but why is T.Y. Hilton only getting 1 catch? Let's get that man more involved in the offense. What are we doing schematically? Mo Alley-Cox, 3 catches, 28 yards, and Nyheim Hines, 4 catches for 14 yards. So Colts lose. Their defense can't be clutch. Raiders are clutch. Last game of the year. Last game of the season, Week 18, playoffs on the line. We'll see how clutch this Raiders team is. Mike Bisaccia, can you get it done again? Are we back on the Bisaccia train, folks? I hope so. I'd love to see Bisaccia and Derek Carr in the playoffs together. We'll see. Raiders get the win 23-20.